All right, I think we're live. Welcome, everybody. My name is David, and I'm very excited to have our first Q&A for the Learn Pandas group. So, as a reminder for everybody, what's the purpose of this Q&A? What is the Learn Pandas group? So, I have a course for you to learn pandas, and this Q&A is for those who have enrolled in the course. The course is 100% free. And I'm here to support you and wherever you are in your pandas journey. Some people are completely brand new to pandas. Some people have experience and just need to brush up on their skills. Maybe they haven't played around with it for a while. Um, so let's see. Right now, I don't see anybody in the chat. Um, but if you have any questions, please post it in the chat and I will try to answer it. Um, we'll wait to see if someone joins. And if not, let me go over the group, what you get when you join, and then we'll go over the actual course and just a sneak peek of what's inside of it. All right, so let me do that. Let me just double check if I see anybody on the chat. Nope. Okay. So let's hop over to the group. So let me share my screen. Okay. All right, hopping over. Okay, perfect. All right, so when you join the Learn Pandas group, the first thing you're gonna see is a link to get access to the full course. So I would do that. If you haven't got access to the full course, just click on that. You're going to get a coupon code and you're going to be able to get my $297 course just for free. Get it, take it, and then we'll go over the course in a second. Now, the second thing we have here is just a little blurb on the bi-monthly Q&A. At the moment, I'm planning to have this twice a month. Maybe I'll increase it, maybe I won't. We'll see. It's going to depend on you guys, what kind of support you want. And here is where you could come in and ask me all the questions you want about the course. In addition to that, you're going to get weekly emails, and these are going to be Pandas tutorials. They're not really targeted for brand new users, but I think you'll gain something out of it. And I try to change the the scenarios that you use pandas with every week, and I'll give you an example in a second. All right, so let's hop over to the course. So let me go back here and let me share the actual course. All right, so we're here in the course. So once you join, once you have access to the Pandas Ninja course, this is where you're gonna get. So at the very top, there's a Get Your Files Here tab, and you're gonna be able to download the 11 core Pandas Jupyter notebooks. These are the 11 lessons that you're gonna go through to get up to speed with Pandas. And after you're done with those, I have 7 bonus notebooks, and these are more for reference. And I actually still use those 7. So I would suggest you just download them on your computer so you have them handy. The next tab is gonna include a course overview, and we'll quickly go over it. You're gonna first need to install Python, install Pandas, install Jupyter Lab, so you're able to work with pandas. And I have video walkthroughs, and I have a detailed written document for you to get that set up. And then you will go through lessons 1 to 3. These are going to be the most important lessons, I think, in the entire course because they are very detailed, they're beginner friendly, and I also have a video walkthrough. And this should be all you need to get a good foundation of pandas. And then everything else is gonna build upon the first 3 lessons. So I have intermediate lessons, that's lessons 4 through 7, and then advanced lessons 8 through 11. And then let's talk about the bonus reference notebooks. Now, these bonus reference are written not really to teach you pandas, but they're written as a reference. So if you need to do something with dates, I have a date notebook. If you need to do something with group by and you forgot how to do one, or you're trying to do something that's a little bit different than what you remember, then there's a group by, there's Lambda one, there's one for plotting, there's one for Excel people, there's one for SQL folks, and there's pivot tables. And they're all useful. And I still reference them because I don't remember everything, and they're good to it's good to see an example and then just copy paste it and then adjust it as you need it. I have a tab of my teaching style if you're interested in that. And then the rest of the tabs go really deep and in detail of the course. So if you haven't installed Anaconda, uh, there it is. You're going to be able to go through this, read it, and there's always videos. There's a video walkthrough. So there's written document with screenshots, and then there's a video. So you'll probably be okay with what I have here. There's a section Jupyter notebooks, and then here's lesson 1. And as I explained, there's a code walkthrough that I walk code line by line, telling you what it means, how it works. And then for those who like to read, I have line by line, basically what the notebook is telling you about. So after you go through all the lessons, I have here the bonus lessons, and I tell you exactly the things that are under each of these bonus lessons. But that's basically it. That's basically the gist of it. All right, so let's go back. Let's see if anybody else is here. All right. Okay. Now let's go through this next thing. Let me see. Does anybody ask any questions? No questions. Okay, so the next thing I want to go over is let me give you an example of one of the weekly Pandas tutorials that you're gonna get. So let me go through that. Let me see if I can share. Let me see if I can share one with you. All right, here, let me share my website. Let me see if that worked. Okay, that worked. All right, so this is my main website. And if you go to programming languages, Python, let's go to data analysts. Let's go to this one that I have not shared. All right, so I will send you an email that has a link to my personal website. And in my personal website, you're going to be able to look at the tutorial right on my website. Or if you prefer, I also have the same tutorial on NB Viewer. So if you click on NB Viewer, it will send you to the notebook, just like if you have it locally on Jupyter Lab. All right, let's stick with our website. All right, and if you're new or you know anybody that will be interested in my course, there's the link for it. And this actually points to my, here I'll show you. It actually points to my Learn Pandas group. So this is the group that you learned. You get the free course, you get the bi-monthly Q&A calls with me, and you get your weekly tutorials. So share it if you know anybody who might benefit. And then all of my tutorials, the weekly ones that I've been sending out, have a description. And this is a scenario for this example. This is you're a data analyst at a large health care organization, and you've been tasked with analyzing patient outcomes and hospital resource utilization. So this is obviously all fake data, fake scenarios, but this is just to to make the data you're working with, the tutorial, a little more relatable. If you happen to work with clinical data, this will probably be interesting to you. So then, after the description, you're gonna have tasks. Yeah, you got to do, and I usually have 3 tasks, and I am concentrating the task on data wrangling, cleaning, duplicates, merging data. That's kind of what I try to concentrate on versus actual analysis. And then I tell you in every tutorial what version of Python and Pandas I'm using because it's very important as different versions might behave a little differently. So it's good to know exactly what I'm using. And in this case, I'm using Python 3 and Pandas version 2.2.1. All right, so then after that, I tell you a little bit about the data, tell you what the columns are, what they mean, and then every tutorial, almost all of them, not all of them, but most of them are going to have code that is used to generate the data on the fly. So this is all synthetic data. And then after the data is generated, I start going through the tutorial little by little and answering those 3 questions, going through those 3 tasks. I'm not as detailed as the Learn Pandas course, but I'm detailed enough that you'll get it and you should be able to learn something and make use of these techniques with your own data. And then at the end, I will simply attempt to summarize and give you some key takeaways. And that's it. That's pretty much it, guys. Let me see. Anybody else is watching? If anybody's on the call, please, if you have any questions, let me know. Yeah, nobody's joined the call, but I see some people watching. How's it going, guys? All right. That is kind of all I wanted to go over as a like introduction to the group, as an introduction to the course, and um, and then the weekly Pandas tutorials. I plan to have this group be free forever, so you're always going to be able to get at the minimum the Pandas course. And I will try to continue to do Q&A supports for those who join are going to be able to ask your questions and kind of like a one-on-one tutoring, but more like in a group setting. And then I'm constantly producing content for social media. So I have videos on YouTube. I might start posting articles on YouTube. I'm on LinkedIn and I post a lot of my weekly tutorials there. And then for those who joined the group, you will get via email a weekly Pandas tutorial. And those usually point back to my main website. And you also have a chance to view those through NB Viewer. At some point, this is kind of like future looking. I might have a paid a paid group, and at the moment, I don't know exactly how that's gonna look like. I'm probably gonna have to talk to you guys, interact with you guys over time, and see if there's something that you guys really want that the free group is not providing you, and if there is something there and enough of you are interested, then I might open it up. But if not, I'll just keep it as is. So we'll see. We'll just see. We'll see how that works. I could show you more stuff, guys. I could go over anything else you want, but at the moment, nobody's. I see some folks have joined and hopped off. I have not seen anybody come in and ask a question, so I really don't have anything else to add. Um, If you guys have any other questions, feel free to reach out to me. You could reach out to me through LinkedIn. You could reach out to me to here. Actually, I'll put all the links here just in case nobody is aware of them. Let me find my LinkedIn URL and I will share it with you. So you guys could reach me here on LinkedIn. You guys could also, obviously, if you find me on YouTube, you know where I'm at. And then I will also share the free Pandas course link just in case you're watching and you have not joined. It's completely free. And yeah, I encourage you guys to check that out. All right, so I think I'm gonna end it, guys. I see one more person there. If you want to hop in, we could do. I can answer all your questions. But if that does not happen, I think this is gonna be it for our first Q&A. I hope the overview of the group and the course was beneficial to somebody out there. I will continue to make content, and my goal again is to teach you guys Pandas. I really enjoy Pandas. I don't use it at work. I wish I did. At my job, I'm more CI/CD style. I do a lot of backend stuff. But Pandas is a fantastic language. I mean, library. And I do want to say that if you don't know how to program, it might be a little challenging. Not impossible, but I recommend you have a little bit of programming background. And that's it, guys. Again, my name is David, and I hope to see you on the next Q&A for the Learn Pandas group. All right.